Hi, it's me, boyfriend slash girlfriend slash they friend's favorite content creator. And I found something interesting on the internet. Now, this wasn't something I was initially looking into because it doesn't really have much to do with me, and I'm not really the kind of person to do this kind of stuff. But I did just see Kendrick Lamar do a victory lap, and that did something to me. That did something right here. So I decided to look into this. And what I looked into was the whole lawsuit situation going on with Smash JT, aka Jeff Tarza, and Alyssa Mercante. Yes, I've had people in my comment section ask me to talk about this as if it has anything to do with me, but after finding out a couple of things, I figured, why not? Why not just discuss it from a person with an outside perspective on things, right? Now, granted, full disclosure, I am not a lawyer. My closest background to law is my degree in criminal justice. So I do have a little bit of familiarity, but again, I'm no lawyer. So this is just me legally covering my ass, telling you guys this is just conjecture, though I think with just critical thinking and common sense, I think we can come to the same conclusion here, which is, spoiler alert, I'm pretty confident he's going to have to settle out of court. And I say this because I saw a tweet. Granted, I was on Twitter, hence the tweet, and I saw him say this. He said, as a response to Alyssa's tweet, which is crazy because, anyways, to tell her that she should drop the lawsuit, go get help, work on mental health, whatever. And on the surface, that looks like ha ha ha, calling a person insane. But then I started thinking, he was so confident before. He was so confident before about this whole lawsuit, calling it frivolous, making videos on it, which again, I'm no lawyer, but if I was his lawyer, I would have told him to shut the hell up about any of this stuff, because all of this can and will be used against you in the civil courts. Discovery is going to be a bitch, but he kept going on and on and on and on and on. But now, seemingly now he is like, you should drop this because it's not good for your mental health. And he's already moved on to try to target Alana, which I've already covered. So, go watch that if you're confused on that segue. But all this to say, I think some shit's going on. And I would like to share with you guys the shit that I found. So, if you look here, we are at Court Listener. This is a free website, at least from what I used. I went to the recap archive. This is all publicly available information. And obviously I knew who the defendants were because, duh. And so just looking through this, you notice if we start here, December 11th, complaint against Jeff Tarza filing fee. So everything has a PDF of it, right? Like the credit got filed, all this shit, right? And so December 11th, all this happens December 11th. Then December 30th, waiver of service returned executed by Alyssa Mercante. Jeff Tarza waiver sent on 12/11/2024. Answer due 2/10/2025. So if we look at this PDF, this is the waiver of summons here, right? So this was sent on the 30th to his Ron D. Coleman, who was with Dylan Law Group. That's important because now we go to February, and in February, no longer at Dylan Law Firm. We are at Ronald D. Coleman, his own law firm, Coleman Law Firm PC, and he is requesting a extension. If you can't read it, I'll read it to you. Dear Judge Brody, we represent defendant in the referencement matter and right to request a 10-day extension of time to respond to the complaint. The present due date for the response is February 10th, 2025. There have been no previous requests to enlarge the time to file the response. Plaintiff through counsel has consented to this request. Thank you for your honor's consideration on this request. Respectfully submitted, Ronald D. Coleman. Not the best reading. I'm sorry, it's very tiny and it's very late when I'm doing this. But this is the request for extension for filing. Mind you, if we go to the dates, this was sent December 30th. December 30th. It is February 7th is when they filed an extension for something that was due on the 10th, which is, as in right now, it's 11 o'clock at night, I'm recording it on the 10th. Seems kind of weird, right? Seems kind of weird that you would be with this law firm, take on a client, and then change law firms while having this client, right? Unless that wasn't your intent, unless you were suddenly, for some reason, removed from the law firm. And again, this is all conjecture on my end, but if you click right here where it says Laura Loomer versus Ronald Coleman, the same Ronald Coleman that's representing Smash JT, you can see that she is suing him for negligence and malpractice. Now, as a defendant and respondent, it is Ronald Coleman and also his former employer right here. Now, was this the reason why he left? I don't know, but I think it's kind of weird, right? That he's no longer part of this. And this was is Smash JT's lawyer. I feel like this is going to be one of those settling out of court cases. And this is a whole document talking about, obviously, Daily Beast, talking about how she is suing her former lawyer. Now, I'm not going to read all this because it's boring, to be honest. Basically, Laura Loomer is an insane person, so this lawsuit may not hold any grounds. But like I said, this also might have been the reason why he was moved away from them, because this is kind of the last case. And then it was he's working with them, and now he's gone. And I wouldn't think, unless, you know, if you're a lawyer and you can tell me better, I wouldn't think that a lawyer would, again, take on a client knowing full well they'd be leaving that law firm. So he must not have been intending on leaving the law firm. Blackbeard's part right here. Loomer's been banned from multiple social media sites, rideshare apps, and food delivery companies for hate speech. After ban on Twitter in 2018, Loomer fell for a prank that falsely suggested that Council on American Islamic Relations had conspired to kick off the platform. She sued CARE unsuccessfully and was ordered to pay legal fees to the organization and its Florida chapter. Instead, in a Tuesday filing, Loomer's attorney, Larry Klayman, accused her previous attorney, Ron Coleman, of malpractice and requested another delay in the case while Loomer's new legal team takes action against her old legal team. Now, all of this says, to me, insanity. But I also feel like taking on Laura Loomer as a client in itself is rather insane, considering her history. And him taking on Smash JT is also insane to me, considering his history. Like, this whole case, if you guys are unaware of it, is about nature of suit, assault, libel, and slander, which he definitely did. He has literal, like, dozens of videos on Alyssa, like, with her square and center, including ones after the issuing of the lawsuit. And that's what's really confusing me here. Because again, if you are being sued by someone, why would you then not only continue the behavior that got you sued in the first place, but then try to find a newer target, which is also a younger woman in the gaming space, and do the same thing? He targeted Alyssa, and now he's targeting Alana. This is if I was the opposite attorney, I'd be like, bro, please keep going. Give me all this ammo. This is a pattern of behavior. If you could prove this in court, that this man intentionally goes after young women in order to profit off of them by spreading libel and slander. He literally has it on both video and on his own homepage. Shit like Alana, right, as a pathological lie, as a statement. That is slander. And you printed it. That's libel. Like, they could just use that and show a pattern of example. Show an example of his pattern of behaviors. But for you to continuously do this, and not only do it poorly, but do it so publicly, lets me know that you're not getting the best counsel. Because what lawyer would allow you to do this to your own case? I know a lot of people on Smash JT's side are like, oh, this is a LOL suit, LOL, whatever. But if you have even a smidgen of understanding of law, you could kind of foresee that he's gonna have to settle. I cannot imagine a case where this goes in front of a jury and they're like, yeah, this guy who has made fucking hundreds of videos on this person definitely is not guilty of harassment. Like, look at this. I just typed in Smash AT Alyssa McConaughey. Look at that. Alyssa McConaughey just destroyed the lawsuit. Alyssa McConaughey just filed a lawsuit against me. Alyssa McConaughey sent me a cease and desist. Alyssa's DM'd my life. Alyssa's starting to scare me. Alyssa McConaughey caught destroying evidence from her lawsuit. Alyssa McConaughey realizes gamers right all along. Alyssa McConaughey defense fund explodes. Gamers rise up. Alyssa McConaughey defense fund goes bananas. Kotaku activists gets destroyed by base dev. Adam Sessler thinks Alyssa McConaughey is too crazy. Alyssa McConaughey crashed out on our stream. Alyssa McConaughey. And this is just not his video, someone differently. Lakers, Luka, crazy Luka's on the Lakers, fine, insane. Alyssa McConaughey simp, Alyssa McConaughey lawsuit, Alyssa McConaughey's actively trying to get me banned, Alyssa McConaughey's got fired from Kotaku, Gamer Shatter GoFundMe goal, simp for Alyssa McConaughey, Mr. McConaughey full of frost on the hinge, Alyssa McConaughey, Destiny Sports, Alyssa McConaughey. This isn't even from Smash AT, but it says influence, Alyssa McConaughey, Alyssa McConaughey, Alyssa McConaughey, Alyssa sues Smash JT. Alyssa McConaughey flees Twitter. Like, none of this. And here's the thing. Okay? And I say this not to be mean to Alyssa. But. She is not someone of such insane significance that you would need to follow her this much. And this is from someone who follows her on Twitter and Twitch and stuff. Just look at this. Look at this. 8 months ago, 9 months ago. Look at this. Alyssa McConaughey jokes about Trump assassination. Why is that a 13-minute video? Alyssa McConaughey cries about me and her Elden Ring video on Kotaku. Alyssa McConaughey threatens to sue Smash JT with a pathetic legal letter, which is from 8-Big Eric. Disgraced former Game Explained journalist simmed for Alyssa McConaughey. Like, do you see how none of this? This is 8 months. 8 months. None of this is healthy. There's no way. There is no fucking way. A jury looks at this and goes, yeah, dude, you were not harassing this woman at all. Mind you, I'm not on his main page. If I went to his main page, we would probably see a billion other videos of that. And I have said this before, but he targets women, like, and then to an insane degree. You'll see like a couple of dudes and then like 5 women. And it's insane. Alyssa, here he's talking about Alonzo Patrick, a liar. Corinne Bush, which has like nothing that he talks about. These people aren't even significant people to be talking about to this level. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Like, every time I look at this, I'm just like, how did you not think you get sued? Look at this shit. Like, and he's been doing this shit for months. One of them was like 8 months ago. Like, what? We can scroll down all the way. We're at like 5 months. Another woman. The joke about Trump 6 months ago. Alyssa tried to get me banned, which is not true. Parenthood disability, already debunked that one. But like, you see his pattern here. If I'm the other lawyer, I'm just like, go to his own webpage. Go to his own YouTube channel. It's this. It's just this. All of it. Just all of it is, and it's like 95% of it is just women. It's him talking about women or using men to talk about women. Like, it's crazy. This one just says woman. Like, like all of his stuff. It's crazy. You have to go back 10 months for him to not be talking about Alyssa. 10 months. 10 fucking months. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Like, holy shit. Talk to your family. Like, starting 9 months ago. It's just been, she's like, within 9 months. Okay. So in that 1 month period, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos on Alyssa within 1 month time. It doesn't matter if you guys are like, oh, I'm being a simp or whatever. I don't give a shit. You have to admit that's insane. In 1 month's time, in one singular month, to have 6 videos on one person. And we all know that was just the start of it. Like, that's crazy. And then, like I said before, that tweet where he's talking about how she should drop the lawsuit. Buddy, this screams of desperation. This screams of you not understanding how the law works and you finding out later, like, yeah, bro, you don't have a case. Like, you don't have any sort of defense. I can't imagine the defense you're going to come up with to try to justify doing what you did. Because even if Alyssa started talking shit about you, that would be justified because you made, in the span of 1 month, 6 videos of her. In 1 month. And we know you made more than 6 videos on her. Like, the frequency of that is insane. Again, you're getting sued by this person. You're still making videos on them. You're on Twitter screenshotting their tweets, which means that you are most likely blocked from them because you can just retweet it. Which means, again, you are following this person. You're following their every movement. Why? Alyssa's not like the CEO of gaming. She's not currently even employed in the gaming industry. You have no reason to be following her at all. Yet you're doing this. Like, this is fucking up your case so tremendously. And again, you have an established pattern of harassing women, of going after women. And we know this because we can look at your own page. Like I said, you tried to do this shit with Alana. Probably because you rang the well dry on Alyssa. You're getting sued by her. And now you're trying to what? Do it again to Alana? That's crazy. Like, I don't know why people want me to talk about this. What else can I say about this? He's going to settle. There's no universe in which he fucking, well, I shouldn't say no because Trump, but yeah, fuck it. There's no universe in which a jury sees this and is like, no, he's fine. This is good and healthy, actually. Like, because again, he did break a law. Like, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume that his harassment spiraled out, snowballed, allowed other people to harass her, and then impacted her financially. Like, that wouldn't be an insane thing to make a logical leap to, which can make you be sued for damages. Have you not been a prominent person doing this and profiting off of it by putting her face in all your goddamn thumbnails and talking about her and using misleading statements like you did with Alana? You have an established pattern of this. You might have something, a little bit of cover, but I don't believe you do, man. And it's insane to me that your lawyer is letting you do this. It's insane to me your lawyer is letting you do this. Like, very clearly just here for the paycheck. Because there's no way you're building a case that beats that. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way. Like, I don't know how else to put this into, like, logical terms. He is currently engaging in the very thing that he was accused of, and is very openly engaging in that. Again, on his own website, you have him creating the in Kotaku list, which is essentially a directory for targeted harassment. You could easily make that argument. Because what does putting these people's faces out do and telling where people work, even though some of these people don't even work for Kotaku, which again, just gives more credence that this is just a like personal vendetta list, which is not protected. Like, what's the other purpose of this? Like, get them out of gaming? What material harm have they done? Like, it's so insane. All of this is because you're a talentless grifter. Crazy you're gonna get sued for this. Like, that's how bad you are. You're gonna get sued. Why did you guys want me to cover this? Why did you want me to cover this? And now your lawyer doesn't even have a law firm. He has his own law firm. Probably his only client at this point. Getting sued by Laura Loomer. I would not go with anyone who represents Laura Loomer. That's like, to me, honestly, that's like ambulance chasing. Like, there's no way. There's no way. He took on the case. He saw what Laura Loomer was doing and took on that case. Her very clearly indefensible case that she, of course, was going to lose because, again, she fell for a conspiracy theory that is Islamophobic in nature, it's anti-Muslim in nature. Like, and that's the guy you went with? Fuck me, dude. Honestly, I hope this goes to trial. I hope it goes to trial. I want to see the discovery. I want to see all this shit. Please don't settle, JT. Don't settle. In fact, ignore everything I said in this last. I don't know how long we have to edit it, but let's say in the last like 15 minutes. Ignore everything I said. Keep posting through it. You're doing such a good job. In fact, I think the next thing you should do is just live stream you and like your lawyer just openly talking about the case. Don't worry about poisoning the well. Just openly talk about the case. Build up public sentiment to be negative towards your person suing you. Do all that. It's good. It's good. It's good to do that. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.